All right, hi everybody. It's Takara. It's so nice to be back with you again. Happy Saturday, right? So, I am going to tell you that this video has a specific purpose and is going to be very graphic image wise. Um, I am starting a campaign that will hopefully develop into a charity, actually. And my campaign is the purpose for this video because it is an introduction to my campaign. I will be introducing everything about the campaign that I have prepared and planned for everybody to know, and I hope you will enjoy it. Um, so, the whole purpose of this video is to emphasize shark finning and how it is destroying our oceans. Um, my campaign is going to be to put a stop to shark finning once and for all, and this charity is specifically going to be developed to put an end to shark finning. Hopefully, by the time my campaign is complete and the charity is really in process and everything, I will have everything I need to finalize my ideas for ways to end shark finning. I have several, and I am going to be making a specific video later on in this series about my campaign and my charity and everything I plan to do. So please bear that in mind when you're watching this video. It does have a purpose. It is educational, but it's also to begin what I plan to do in the future. We will be having merchandise coming out. We now have a logo. I've been working on it all week with my boyfriend. So now that we got a logo, I plan on introducing some merchandise that you can buy to help me with this campaign until I get enough funds to actually create a charity out of it. So again, this is educational, informative, but it also has a serious purpose. So again, very graphic videos coming up, disturbing images, just try to bear through it and listen to what I have to say. If you have to close your eyes, that's perfectly fine. I understand literally making this video brought tears to my eyes. It was so awful. Shark finning, by definition, means catching a shark and then slicing off its fins and tossing the still living animal back into the water to bleed to death or drown. Why would anyone want to do something like this? I mean, is this cruel and torturous practice even legal? How did it start? What is its purpose? All of this and more will be answered for you in this video. I am from Mississippi by birth and have always been around the oceans. I have always loved going out and swimming and playing in the waves with my family. We always had an aquarium in our house with a lot of different fishes. Something about fish just seemed to pull me close. Well, what kind of fish? Since I was a kid, I have always watched Shark Week. Sharks. They draw me and pull me forward. I fear and revere them. They mean something to me. Then I learned about the dangers they were in. Well, during one of my classes in Unity Environmental College, I realized one practice literally makes me want to scream: shark finning. This vile practice is not outlawed in many states of the United States as well as many countries. So, what is done with shark fins after the harvesting? Well, they are turned into this shark fin soup. Shark fin soup is an expensive bowl of soup made from shark fins that the wealthy people in Oriental countries like to eat. There are many countries who have bans and regulations that prevent shark finning. However, a lot of them don't have bans or regulations, and a lot of the ones who do have bans and regulations are quite recent. In fact, the United Kingdom only got their regulations in on 2023. If you're interested in seeing a full list of these regulations, please look at the description. I will include this list in the description of the video, so I hope that will at least inform you a little bit of what the specific ban and regulation is for different countries. But we do have the United Kingdom, the United States, British Columbia, Canada, Mozambique, Malta, Venezuela, Brazil. Um, quite a few countries that have regulations that exist. I won't go into full details on that. Again, it will be included in the description. There are countries and jurisdictions with bans on shark fishing to help prevent shark finning as well. But again, that's a smaller list. It's not very many. There are companies that have banned shark fin soup. This I will include, such as Hong Kong Disneyland, Amazon, Carrefour, Shangri-La Hotel Chain, Hong Kong and Shanghai Hotels Group, Fairmont Hotels Group. There are 111 hotels, 4 supermarkets, 9 restaurants, and 7 other organizations and companies that are part of the Fin Free Thailand program, including several U.S. owned companies. This includes the Four Seasons, the Marriott, Starwood, Hilton, and the Ritz-Carlton. There are companies that continue to serve shark fin soup, which are usually located in the Oriental areas, such as Hotel Nikko Kazan, Hotel Nikko Narita, Hotel Nikko Himji, Hotel Nikko Saigon, Hotel Royal Nikko Taipei, Sapporo Prince Hotel, and Intercontinental Group is a UK based company. There are airlines that have banned shark fins. Currently, 45 airlines have full blanket bans on transport of shark fins. So, congratulations to those people for stepping up. Fiji Airways is one of these, as well as like Southwest Air Canada, Jet Airways. Yeah, the list goes on and on. If you want the full list of that, I'll be happy to provide it as well. Just send me a comment and I will give you that list. There are airlines that continue to transport shark fins, such as Air India, All Nippon Airlines, Ethiopian Airlines, Lion Air, Singapore Airlines, and United Airlines. So they continue to transport shark fin cargo. There are many shipping companies that have banned shark fin cargo. I will mention a couple. Like I said, if you want the full list, you're more than welcome to comment and I will provide that for you. But that includes UPS, Yangming, NYK Line, K Line, Pacific International Line, a few others. And there are shipping companies that continue to carry shark fin cargo, such as China United Lines, Canway Line Company, CK Line Liner, JJ Shipping, Namsung Liner, and FedEx. Yep, that's right. FedEx has not stopped shipping shark fin cargo. I think that is just horrible. I think that something should be done to make them want to stop this. But, the most I can do is say, I won't use FedEx if I have an option in it. But I'm not expecting anybody to take steps to ban FedEx from their life or anything like that because unfortunately FedEx is very much needed in a lot of people's places. It's the only way you can get stuff. So, but hopefully, maybe if this campaign that I got going on is successful, FedEx will join the bandwagon and stop shipping shark fin cargo. That's all we can hope for, right? All right. The origins of shark fin soup can be traced back to Emperor Taizu of the Northern Song, who reigned from 960 to 976. He is said to have established the dish to showcase his wealth, power, and generosity. The dish's popularity increased during the Ming Dynasty, when an admiral of the Imperial Navy brought back fins that fishermen had discarded. By the time of the Qing Dynasty, shark fin soup was in high demand. Shark finning is economically incentivized because shark fins are worth more than the rest of the shark. For example, a fisherman might prefer to bring fins that are worth $100 per kilogram instead of meat that is worth 50 cents per kilogram. This has led to a positive feedback loop where increasing demand makes fins more difficult to obtain and more expensive, which in turn increases the prestige of the dish. As a result, fishermen are motivated to obtain shark fins from steadily diminishing source of sharks. Today, the yearly global demand for shark fin soup results in harvesting of tens of millions of sharks each year. These are not so fun shark facts about finning. Sharks are apex predators and play a vital role in maintaining marine ecosystems. Without them, marine animals and habitats would suffer. Shark finning is unsustainable. Not only do humans decimate shark populations, but sharks have low reproductive rates, making repopulation difficult. Many types of sharks are exploited for their fins, including endangered species such as the scalloped hammerhead and the great hammerhead. Shark products can contain dangerous levels of mercury, presenting a public health risk. Shark fin doesn't actually have any taste. Sharks are hunted for other products such as meat, leather, and health supplements in addition to their fins. The international trade in shark fins has generated a highly lucrative industry in East Asia, with many shark fin dealers having multi-million-dollar annual turnovers. Global customs data show that over 100 countries are involved in the shark fin trade, the majority of them being exporters. The main consumer countries in Asia are mainland China, Hong Kong, Singapore, Taiwan, Malaysia, and Thailand. But large volumes of shark fins are also imported into the US and Europe to supply local Chinese communities. The high commercial value of shark fins has led to gangland murders, with one fin trader killing another to warn others off his catch. In some parts of the world, mafia style organizations such as Chinese triads are in complete control of the trade. There have been numerous seizures of illegal shark fins around the world. In some cases, the sharks were caught in areas where shark finning is prohibited. In other cases, the vessels were apprehended in areas where finning is illegal and were found to be carrying only fins or insufficient shark carcasses to account for the number of fins on board. In other words, the sharks had been thinned. Some countries, such as Costa Rica, have strong shark finning regulations but lack the resources to enforce them. As a result, sharks are often thinned in totally protected sea areas where all shark fishing is banned. In such cases, the many seizures that have taken place are likely to represent only the tip of the iceberg. Laboratory tests in Hong Kong and Thailand have uncovered levels of mercury in shark fins that far exceed recommended safe levels. Mercury is a neurotoxin that can cause extensive damage to the nervous system and to fetuses. The increasing consumption of shark fin soup as well as may well cause widespread public health problems resulting from mercury poisoning. In addition, the Washington Post reported concern that shark fins have been processed in China using industrial chemicals. I hope you found this video very informative and helpful. So what can you do to help? Well, as I mentioned at the beginning of this video, the purpose of this video incorporated into my Amazing Shark series is so that I can get my campaign going. So I have created a GoFundMe account. If you would like to contribute, even $1 will help. Please do so. With this, I will be able to spend the money to get merchandise, and that merchandise is going to be used to begin my charity organization. Let's work together to get hashtag How's It Feel web wide. Next video, we'll be introducing our social media pages. That's right, we're going to have social media now. I will be spending all of next week working on creating all the social media pages so that you can be informed of shark news, shark facts, and shark info and not have to wait a whole week for a YouTube video. If you're interested in joining any of the social media accounts, I will have them all linked on my channel by next week's video. And remember, no matter what happens, we can make a difference. If you don't have money to donate, that is perfectly fine. Enjoy these videos, join our social media, learn more about sharks, and be informed. Even being informed and spreading the word around will make a difference. That's all it takes. And keep an eye out for when my merchandise becomes available. You've seen my logo at the beginning of this video. All the merchandise is going to start with that logo. I would like to give a special thank you to my boyfriend who has been helping me with this campaign and getting it going and giving me advice. He is the one who helped pick out the logo as well as our new slogan, How's It Feel? So let's get hashtag How's It Feel out there. Now remember, tune in next week because we are going to be doing an amazing video again. And we're going back to shark facts. Next week is coming a very little known but really cool little shark called the cookie cutter shark. Who doesn't want to learn about a cool shark like that, right? You're going to learn all kinds of things about this shark, including where it got its name from. I think you'll find it quite interesting. Have a good day. Remember, smile. Shark finning, by definition, means catching a shark and then slicing off its fins and tossing the still living animal back into the water to bleed to death or drown. Why would anyone want to do something like this? I mean, is this cruel and torturous practice even legal? How did it start? What is its purpose? All of this and more will be answered for you in this video. I am from Mississippi by birth and have always been around the oceans. I have always loved going out and swimming and playing in the waves with my family. We always had an aquarium in our house with a lot of different fishes. Something about fish just seemed to pull me close. Well, what kind of fish? Since I was a kid, I have always watched Shark Week. Sharks. They draw me and pull me forward. I fear and revere them. They mean something to me. Then I learned about the dangers they were in. Well, during one of my classes in Unity Environmental College, I realized one practice literally makes me want to scream: shark finning. This vile practice is not outlawed in many states of the United States as well as many countries. So, what is done with shark fins after the harvesting? Well, they are turned into this shark fin soup. Shark fin soup is an expensive bowl of soup made from shark fins that the wealthy people in Oriental countries like to eat.